Holly, I'm Blenda. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. And today I'm doing this look with this iconic collab from Blend Bunny Cosmetics, Glisten Cosmetics, and Lens Makeup Looks. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. The excitement, the scream I scrumped. I'm so excited because Blend Bunny Cosmetics and Glisten Cosmetics collection collaboration with Lens Makeup Look showed up yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh. So of course I have to do something heavy doodle and super colorful. I'm so excited about this collection, y'all. So without talking too much for right now, let's jump into it. I'm going to start out with the L05 brush in the shade Throwback, and I'm going to really pop this on and get it more winged out. These brushes are so good. I used them yesterday. Like as soon as this came in, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a look. And these brushes are some of, like, definitely my new favorites. I don't know what it is about them, but it's like effortless blends. Or as Lens would say, minimum effort, maximum slay, because that's what these brushes are. And the palette, like, everything just blends phenomenally. Alright, I'm going to clean that brush off, and then I'm going to take the shade Boo, and I'm going to start to pop that into the crease and bring it over, working it through and taking it about halfway, maybe a little bit more than halfway. I have my lid prime with the Drawer Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair, and then I put on some star stickers so I could do like the negative space stars. Those are a lot of fun. Now I'm going to take a little bit more of Throwback and just connect the two. So next up, I'm going to take the L03 brush and the shade Bestie. I'm going to blend out Throwback with it. This shade is so freaking pretty. Like, so good. I'm going to do back and forth windshield wiper motions with the lightest amount of pressure. And as I'm doing this, I really want to say a huge thank you so much to Blend Bunny Cosmetics and Glisten Cosmetics for sending this collection to me. I've been wanting to try Glisten's wet liners for a hot minute. So, like, I was just like, oh my god, I really get to try them. Because I've always heard such good things about them. And then I knew with this palette, I was like, Blend Bunny's formula is always, like, the best of the best. So this is going to be, like, absolutely perfect. And it is. Like, it's so good. There are still a few shades that I haven't used yet. But I'm still working on Sunday's video with the new Terra Moons Cosmetics collection. So I will be adding this in for a look with those gorgeous shimmers as well. But I'm excited to use, I think I've just not used like Lily and Winnie. So I think I'm just missing two. That's all. But I'm excited to use them. Just look at how beautiful these shades are though. And the shifts in these are so good. So pretty. Oh. Now, I have that brush cleaned off, so I'm going to go into Nobody. Just such a pretty blue shade. And I'm just going to start to do the same thing. Just blend, blend, blend through. I'm a little thrown off today. There was a family emergency early this morning, very late at night. So I've kind of been awake since like 3:30 this morning. But everything is okay, thankfully. But I really just thought I was dreaming when my phone started ringing, and I was like, no, it's ringing. So that was a lot. So I'm trying really hard to be high energy. I've got plenty of caffeine in my system now, but I'm just a little sleepy. But I'm really excited to be sitting here and doing a look because, oh my goodness, I am just so tickled about this collection. Like, Lens did it. like popped all the way off. I did go back and do a little bit more boo, and I'm going to touch that up real quick just because. And look at that blend already. You see how effortlessly these blend? And I know I usually use like the tiniest of brushes, but like these are so good. I don't know what it is about them, but it's like they blend while the eyeshadow blends itself. It's like sorcery. Okay, I have that brush cleaned off yet again. I'm going to take the shade Weird Earrings. And I'm going to blend out this side over here. Back and forth, back and forth. Very light pressure. Speaking of weird earrings, I make most of my earrings for a lot of my looks. And I would love to be able to just send Lynn's some earrings. Like, make just a bunch of random ones. Because I always like to see what creation she comes up with for, like, through the earrings that she picks and puts the look together. Like, I'm always excited when it's for, like, time for videos like that. And I'm going to take the shade Nail Day now, which is, I know I keep saying everything is beautiful, but it's so beautiful. I didn't have any time to make any earrings of my own for this look, so I'm gonna look through and see what ones I have that kind of fit the vibe. Either way, I'm excited. I'm gonna take a little bit more Nobody, bring it back a bit, and then a little bit more of Boo, and just pop her in the crease, back and forth. I'm sure y'all hear Biggie. She's very chatty today. So if you hear a little, that's Boo. There she went. Alright. I love it when a blend just comes together effortlessly. Means the blending won't take so long, and then when it takes me ages to do the doodles, it'll be okay. Kind of cancels each other out a little bit in a good way. And I'm going to take a little bit of 23, and I'm going to take that and just start to soften this up a little bit. Then go back into Weird Earrings to bring it back, give it a little more vibrancy. A little more Weird Earrings, blend, 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 very, very gently, very softly. And I'm going to add a little bit more of Bestie. And a little bit more of Throwback. So now I'm going to take some micellar water on a Q-tip to clean out my crease and clean off my lid, and then carve it out with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair. Alright, so I'm going to take the L04 brush and the shade Throwback and start to kind of pat that along the edge of the base. What I'm doing here with this step is I'm just trying to make it look like the eyeshadow is giving my eye a nice little hug. Pat, pat, pat. You don't want to take it too far. You just kind of want to make sure there's no harsh lines. I'm going to take a little bit of Boo, and I'm going to kind of try to connect it towards the tear duct and then up towards where it already is in the crease. Just gently blend that on over. So now I'm going to take a little bit of Bestie and just kind of blend that over a little bit. We don't want a lot of this. This is just a transition shade. And then a little bit of Nobody. Doing the same thing. And as you can see, it's starting to look like it's giving my eye a hug. Very cute. I'm gonna take a little bit of weird earrings and kind of blend, blend, blend. And then take a little bit more of Bestie. And then Nail Day. And then more Nobody. A little bit more of Boo. And a little bit more of Throwback. Now I'm going to take the Cliona DF04 brush in the shade Bepsis, or Bepis. Pop that on. This shift is so stunning. Now I'm going to take the shade Slay, and it is it very much is a Slay. Like, it's such a shifty, pretty shade. I'm going to do the same thing. Work that on. And then take a little bit more of Bipis. Pat, 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 pat. And then to kind of tie it all together, I'm going to take the L04 brush, a little bit more of Weird Earrings, and just kind of diffuse the sparkle a bit. Soften up any harshness, just little pats. Clean that off, and then take a little bit more of Nail Day and do the same thing. So I'm just gonna gently pat, 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 pat. And there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna doodle, and this is gonna take a hot minute. If I have time, I will do a voiceover. But either way, I'm going to have it slow enough to where if you're a visual learner like me, hopefully getting to like watch and see will be very helpful. But I'm going to try my very best to make it a voiceover, but this has been a very chaotic week. So I will make no promises, but I will leave in how I did all this. It's doodle time. And here in a little bit, I was rushing because I was running out of time on what to say. When I say that, so I can make sure that I can play around with it, I meant so that I can play around with it to like really test out all the shades. And I am very, very, very impressed with the pigment of this palette. So sorry, I'm kind of like time traveling a little bit, but also not. But yeah, so let's get to doodling. So I am taking ding-a-ling, and I am kind of like tracing the start out here, and then I'm going to make a planet and get that all shaded together. So yeah, kind of just following the outline of the star here to get it a star shape. with the Glisten number 4 brush, I'm taking the shade Strut, and I'm doing the ring around Saturn. So I'm taking it outwards, and then kind of curving it, taking it across, and then I'm going to start to try to go from the top of the planet, take it outwards, and then kind of wind it on over to connect it and get the ring going. Yeah, so I feel like explaining how I do liner is so hard, especially because I'm a visual learner, so I'm so sorry, but I mean, I'm trying. So now I'm doodling some stars. I feel like I always explain how to do stars the same way. I kind of just do like an uppercase A, but I don't do anything but like do it from one leg up to a point down to the other leg, and then from one leg I take it diagonally to make an arm, and then from the opposite leg I go diagonally to make another arm and extend the points. This look is pretty doodle heavy, but I was really excited to like play with the liner more because I have been wanting to try Glisten's liner for a hot minute. So I am so very thankful to get to do that. So I wanted to try to use as many shades from this palette as possible, since when I did the first look with the collection, when I got to the eyeshadow palette, I wanted to use as many shades possible from it. So I was trying to use as many shades from the liner just to make sure that I could play around with it. Alright, this is the finished look. What do you think? I'm so sorry my camera battery died, and I'm only down to 1 right now. I'm hoping that I'm going to get one soon, so this way in the future I'm not going to have these issues. Fingers crossed, because I was just like, oh no, what do I do? So I let it charge up and just went ahead and finished everything else because it's already like 5 p.m. and I'm very sleepy. So wanted to just try to get everything finished and go to bed early tonight. But I had so much fun with this look. I feel like this collection is just top notch. Like, one of my favorites so far this year. I cannot recommend the brushes enough. I feel like they just, like Lynn says, minimum effort, maximum slay. I've just been using these 4 right now. I think there's like 1 or 2 more. So I will be using these brushes a lot. I know I am a Makeup Shack girl when it comes to brushes, but these are something else. Magical. Like, full on sorcery. I used the lashes from the collection, and I used the, where did I set it? Why am I the worst at this? The Juicy tint. I feel like I have nothing on my lips, and it's such a cute shade, but this is definitely this is my first time getting to try anything from Glisten because I have not ordered anything yet. They're on my wish list, but after trying this, I'm like, I need all of the colors that they have of this. The palette blends so beautifully. The liners are so vivid and so fun, and I'm just obsessed. I'm so excited because I feel like I had kind of high expectations for the Glisten liner, and it like went above and beyond the expectations that I had. Huge congratulations to Linz, to Blend Bunny, and to Glisten for this collection, this collaboration. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for y'all, and thank you so much for sending it my way. I am so obsessed and so inspired to do more looks. I have just kind of been in like that in-between of, well, it's not Halloween, and it's almost like not fall anymore, and summer's long gone. I don't know what colors to put on my eyes. I'm like, well, I just want to do purple. It's like, but if I do a lot of purple, then I'm going to get sick of purple, and so is everybody else. So this has me inspired. Like, it makes me want to just put all kind of art on my eyes. So, a huge thank you to all of them for sending this my way. Alright, so I guess that's all for this week. Well, not this week, for today, because I will see you hopefully Sunday, because I'm going to have a behemoth of a video Sunday. It's going to be a 3 looks video. So if you want to check that out, Sunday, 1:30 p.m. Central Time, maybe a little later, maybe a little earlier, kind of give or take depending on the editing process, because my family's having a big get together for Thanksgiving this weekend, so I'm just like, I have to do a lot of editing. Please let me know what you'd like to see next down in the comments below. If you'd like to keep up my awkward face and shenanigans while I'm not here on YouTube, then I have all my social medias linked in the description box down below. And if you want to keep up with me while I am here on YouTube, then please hit the subscribe button. It means so much to me and I can't thank you enough. And if you like this video, could you please give it a thumbs up, because I heard it helps push my video out into the algorithm. So if you give it a thumbs up, then thank you. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I'll see you in the next one. Bye!